What's going on? Abram Gonzalez here. And if it's true that what you think about, you bring about, then it's really important to not only become more self-aware of the thoughts that are going through your mind, but to also become more in control of the thoughts that go through your mind, right? Because those inner thoughts create and dictate much of our outer experience. You might even say all of it, but I'm not going to say all of it for this video. But what I will say is that, look, you have a massive amount of control over your external experience, and it starts here, right? So how do you change thought processes that might be very negative or in the opposite direction of where you'd want to go? For instance, right, if you want to become wealthy and you want to make more money, right, but you're thinking broke thoughts, you will never live a life of wealth and prosperity. You just won't. It's impossible because your mind has to get there before you can get there, if that makes any sense, right? So along that track of thought, I know one of the things that people struggle with all the time is like, well, if I look at my bank account and the numbers in there are not the numbers that I would like to see, maybe there's even a negative sign, right? I've been there too, like negative bank account balance. It's not fun. But when you're on the path of personal development, growth, and growing your bank account, it's not fun, but you know where you want to go. But when you look at it, it's hard not to think negative thoughts about what the state of your bank account balance is, right? It's hard to get into a state of mind where you can actually start bringing in the thoughts that you really need to have, right? How do you do that? Or, how do you remain happy when there's chaos all around you, right? So I'm going to give you something that I've been doing recently, and I'm not one for affirmations, okay? Because a lot of times I think affirmations are actually kind of stupid because a lot of times when you say them, you don't believe them. So it kind of defeats the purpose of like sitting in front of the mirror, for instance, and like repeating to yourself, about how amazing you are when you don't feel that. You know what I mean? But I found an affirmation that I actually forgotten about in this book, Happy Pocket Full of Money. It's like the second time I'm going through reading this book, and I'm receiving more from it now than I did before. And there's an affirmation in there that I want to share with you, and I want to share with you how to use it that I think will actually benefit you more than just sitting there and repeating this thing over and over, okay? The affirmation in this book that's repeated over and over is, I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. And I gotta say, when I say that a bunch of times over and over, I just get pumped up. I'm just excited. And I do start to feel that way, right? But that's not the point. Whenever you start thinking thoughts that are not in alignment with where you want to go, or maybe you're worrying about something, right? But you are aware of these thoughts that are not allowing you to go where you want to go. They're not in alignment with where you want to go. Just stop. Just stop, right? Stop those thoughts and replace them with this affirmation of sorts, right? Because look, if you're in a situation where all you can think about is this one thing, and it's in the opposite direction of where you really want to go, the only thing you could do is stop thinking that thought and replace it. Because if you don't replace it with something, you're going to go right back to those other thoughts. And guess what? If it's like something that you're worrying about, you keep worrying about it, and then you end up creating it. And that's not where you want to be, right? So try that out, right? I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. I have found myself at times saying this a lot, right? When something's going down that I don't like. And I start thinking thoughts that are not in alignment with where I want to go. Because look, if it's a negative thought that's not working for me, and I can't, get myself into a space that's like more positive or something, to like change those thoughts, shoot, I'm going to replace them. And even if I sound like a crazy person in my head saying this over and over, I am wealth, I'm abundance, I am joy, I am wealth, I'm abundance, I am joy, then so what? I'll be a crazy person, but guess what? I'll be wealthy, I'll be healthy, and I'll be happy. And you can be too. So I appreciate you for watching my video. Again, my name is Abram Gonzalez, and like, comment, and share if you got something out of it. Maybe you have another affirmation that you want to share. Put that in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. That being said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.